Hello there. Sorry for that glitch. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is brunch time with Mayegun live. Yeah, thank you for joining me. This is the session on what is going on in River State. It is the D-Day. Even to the D-Day, the drama still continues, by the way. The boycotters, or those who are boycotting the elections of Fubara, they call it, as well as the Rivers people that claim to be behind their governor, Fubara. So people came out today to participate in the elections. Others came out to also protest against the election. However, like their governor said, Fubara, there will be an election. Indeed, there is an ongoing elections in River State. It's called the local government election, right? Where the weakest men are staying out of it, indeed, as expected. And the report from the River State elections and the people is that it's actually been peaceful. The Nigerian police withdrew from the election. They said they were not going to provide security, so people formed their own security. And it has been peaceful. Surprisingly, yeah. I have some early report from the River State local government elections. I am going to share them with you this afternoon or morning. You should just make sure you share the broadcast. To invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell all of them. Call this a catch-up, and it's also going to be an open mic. So an open mic simply means that even though I will be presenting continuously, you can phone in, right? To say, hello, Mayegun, I'm also following the elections. This is my own report. If you are watching this broadcast from River State, Port Harcourt, anywhere from River State or Niger Delta generally, you can also call in, okay, to tell us what do you think, or tell us what's going on, right? I have my own little report to share with the brethren in the Temple of Truth at this hour. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is brunch time with Mayegun River State Special. Call it that, River State Special. After our broadcast last night, YouTube had me take down that video. And yeah, it seems like we violated something there, okay? They do not like us talk about all this vaccine. It's like talking about the kuru and all that. Here you get. So what they said was that even though we might be not in support of how it is, but still, we shouldn't be talking about it. It's their platform, so, So I had to take it down and break it apart. So if you want to watch, if you can't find the video from last night, the full video, go and check on the premiere. that has been divided into parts, okay? And you can still watch everything if you want to watch a replay, or you want to share it with people that you think should see what we shared last night, okay? So thank you so much, brethren, for joining me. Today is the D-Day, the 5th of October, 2024, a dreadful day for the lives of Wike and his political co-travelers. So a lot of people, the Riverians, people from River States, who are the most affected by this pissing contest between Wike and Fubara. So many of them have taken side, no doubt, because according to them, they are not part of whatever agreement that Wike had with Fubara, and they will not be paying for that. So therefore, they are going to stand behind their governor, and they will not give any room to a political godfather in their state, not in the category of that of Wike. While those who have been benefiting for the past 8 years from Wike's political academy are continuing to stage a protest against this, because they believe, right, that if this should go unchallenged, if Fubara should succeed today, which it seems that he has already succeeded, if Fubara should succeed today, that is going to be the beginning of an end to Wike's political importance, political relevance. And they cannot let that happen, because it's not going to be just about Wike. It's going to be about hundreds or thousands of them who have built their hope of political survival on this political structure of Wike. Because by so doing, it simply means that Fubara will now be the new what do you call that thing again? The new master in town. No. The new sheriff in town. So the new sheriff in town means it is either you queue behind him, you fall in line, or you fall out. So today, they did all they could to make sure that it never happened. But sadly for them, it is happening. Like this guy put it, it's already concluded before they cast out the first ballot.
It's few hours to the election, and I'm however concerned when you say the election has already held. Like
it has held. It has held.
What do you mean by election has already held?
Okay, let's. In an ideal situation, ordinarily, we'll be talking about INEC will not be acting as an interested party. The police will not be acting as an interested party, from what we have seen, and then the governor will not be insisting that, look, whether you like it or not, we don't even need your register. You know, because if we're talking about election, you say, I don't need your register, we already have one. And so what it means is that we can't close our eyes, we can't bury our head in the sand like ostrich and pretend that we don't see these things. As observers, we know that when people talk like this, it means that, look, come rain, come shine, we do what we do, we know how to do. Amechi did it, Odili did it, Amechi did it, Wike did it. Now it's the turn of Fubara to do it. So there's no difference. The police said they were not going to provide security because the police are an interested party in the matter. They are interested party, so let's not delude ourselves. The police are interested party. You saw this reminds me of Commissioner Umbu in River State and Amechi fighting for the same Wike when he was in Abuja, Minister for Education. Today's Minister for FCT, he has also aligned with the forces in Abuja, and so the police that are trying to stop the state's electoral body from conducting election, and now since that had failed, the police is saying, you know, we won't provide security. Is the police not supposed to provide security for everybody, irrespective of who, you know, is involved? But saying they will not provide security already knows that, look, we know what is going to happen. We know how we do our thing. If we were in the position, that's what we do. So that's why they are saying that they are not going to participate in the process. But if there's breakdown law and order, the police will be quick to handpick certain persons they perceive as enemies to say, look, you caused all of this. Why would the police provide security for people if truly there's going to be voting? But they all know that this local government election in Nigeria, let's not deceive ourselves, and our selection process, and this will not be different. And tomorrow you'll see the party of the governor will put, you know, landslide victory. Everywhere is calm, but there's heightened tension. You can see it. You can feel it in the air. It's like, look, you better stay where you are, or you rather not move, because anything you see, take it like that. An election where the police says they will not provide security, and you know the way River State is, and you say you see one, now you get 7 head, you still want to go out and observe. Observe what? When you already have observed what is going to happen, you still want to sit down in River State, and then tomorrow, God forbid, Lagos will say, who sent them? So we had already talked to people on the street. We see that truly they are not happy with this situation. Some persons will tell you, well, both of them are fighting for their pocket. But the ordinary people believe that, look, yes, Wike, you have done yours, go. Allow this man to also do, you know. So, you know, we like gravitating towards the oppressed. So the ordinary people see the governor as somebody being oppressed. Coupled with the fact that APC at the center is not doing well. The fact that they're not doing well also is, you know, a minus.
It's few hours to the election, and
You get that? So it is believed that no matter what, whose side you think you are, where a Wike actually deserves what is coming for him. During the time of Peter Odili, and then the time of Amechi, at a point, Amechi had to run to Ghana. When Peter Odili was governor, Amechi was the speaker of the State House of Assembly. When he said he wanted to be governor, Peter Odili did everything to make sure that Amechi never become governor. But indeed, the people of River State at the time, like he said, you know, Nigerians, they felt like they would gravitate towards the supposed oppressed. So they went for Amechi, even though Celestine Omehia was the anointed candidate of Peter Odili. And immediately Amechi came on. Immediately the court declared Amechi winner, or the rightful candidate. And he was to be sworn in. All the political loyalists of Peter Odili, they all got dismantled. It was like that, swept off. Then, when Amechi also became a godfather, or wanted to make himself a godfather, and he decided to team up with APC, where Wike was considered as the oppressed. So therefore, they gravitated towards him. He had his way, and he swept off all of Amechi's loyalists, and he instated his own people. So where Wike has finished his own time, and the only difference is that he is the one who installed or facilitated Fubara becoming governor. Then he wants to make himself the godfather. Again, Fubara is considered as the oppressed. So majority gravitated towards him. So if the police are already taking side and said, no, we are not going to support the governor, it won't be the first time. They did it to Amechi. They did it to, during Amechi to, Amechi to Wike, they did it to Wike too. So this IG that is now acting on behalf of Wike against Fubara is like the tradition. And you know something that kind of really worries me is that there's always something about these rivers, anyone who becomes River State governor. When it is going to be towards the end of their tenure, they are always going against the will of their people. Always. It can't be like a course. Now, this Fubara own, I can predict it. That's what's going to happen as well. Even if they try everything, for now, he will get away with this. He will install his own guys by 2030. If you last that long, by 2030, it will also go against the people. Another person will emerge again. So what majority of those who are around Fubara are doing today, like Wike taught them how to be this, rugged, how to, bond together and fight whatever they call the common enemy in a way that they are using the same school of thought of Wike to fight Wike as we speak. So this morning, so what people believe that Fubara is doing is this, uprooting everything that Wike think he has in that place. Wike want to install himself as a demagogue, a statue, a political structure, he called it. And this guy that is kind of, sort of misjudged for his simplicity, they say. They say because he's a very calm person, they have misjudged him. And today, they will bury with the weakest political, relevance. If he's claiming to be relevant, it's going to be in Abuja where he can always go and get different dubious court judgments, ex parte order. But when it comes to Rivers State, none of those ex parte order will be honored, respected, and they are ready to go all out, all to the end with him. And don't worry, these are supposed people he trained. The people he trained in the political brigandage, political abracadabra, political fraud, and all of that. So they are ready. And according to Fubara, what he said 2 days ago was that there will be an election. Despite all these protests here and there, which still continue this morning, early this morning, right? A lot of supposed with the weakest supporters, they marched to the INEC office, RCEC office, RCEC office, Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission office, to say they must not share any ballots, any election material. Meanwhile, they've shared the whole thing since last night, to the point that the people were the ones who went to the RCEC office, right? They grabbed all the election materials themselves. They loaded them into trucks and they moved them to all the local government areas. They were the security in convoy. I'll show you some of them. So by the time this with the weakest men got to the RCEC this morning, it was just like a normal jamboree ritual, while others are busy from printing for APP. The result that has already been written anyway before this morning. And they will make the announcements by this evening. And they may tell you that it's not over. Your case will be like that of Edo people, the Edo PDP, that they are telling themselves that we will get our mandate back. We will from Abuja, from yeah, it is over. This morning in Port Harcourt, with the weakest men that boycotted the election. PDP is not participating because they were told not to participate. But APP, APC, there are 2 APCs in the Rivers State now. One for this man called Beke, another one for this other guy called Okocha. So early this morning, Okocha and his gang, they threw dynamite. They detonated dynamite in their office just to say they were attacked. The usual way. So to say that Fubara attacked them, but it no work. However, the APC other faction, they said they are supporting Fubara, that they are participating in the election, even though they know that they stand no chance. As the thing stands right now, majority are either on the side of Fubara or you are on the side of Wike, and the losing side is the Wike side.
Oh, Capacity chairman.
The capacity carry language.
Oh powers! Oh powers! Oh powers!
No election. No election. That is what they are all chanting, because the PDP, their leader, told them not to participate. And they were saying that Fubara must obey the court order, Abuja court. Meanwhile, as they were busy with that, the Fubara and his people, they've had all the election. That was in front of the supposed RCX office, where the the body responsible for organizing the election was supposed to have all the materials, but the materials were already gone. They have taken all the materials to all the local government areas across the state.